Hello, beautiful friend. Welcome back to another episode of Meant to Bloom podcast. I hope you didn't miss me too much last week. I had a really bad cold, and you do not want to know the details about that. But I am here now. I am back. It was very throaty. Like I could not carry my voice and just be here and show up for you guys. And I'm so sorry about that. I'm sorry that some of you missed me, but I'm back. And it gave me a chance to have some downtime where I really got a lot of ideas, a lot of clarity, a lot going on in the head. And I am so excited to share it all with you. So first and foremost, before we dive into today's episode, we are going to be talking about staying grounded in the winter. I hibernate for one thing. And I'm going to walk you through exactly like how I'm staying grounded right now, especially when there's just stuff going on and on and on, and there's been a lot going on, personally and in the world, and staying grounded is so necessary right now. I'm gonna try not to ramble on that. Quick side note before I get into that is that I am shutting down the free community within what used to be known as the Bloom Room. We have rebranded and renamed, and it is now the Blossom Academy Connection. I am so excited. I'm taking back the name Blossom Academy, which I used to use back when I had all my courses on Teachable. Some of you already still have those, and you still have access to those. But that platform just didn't work out for me, and they wanted way too much money, and they weren't going to let me put everything on there anymore, and that just didn't work out. That's just one of those major pivots I've had to make in business, and just boring, not fun stuff. But anyways, that was Blossom Academy, and I've taken back that name as I'm currently re-recording all of my courses within that community. I was just gonna flat out originally I was just gonna move them over, and then I was like, I can re-record these, I can do better video quality. And then as I was getting ready to re-record, I ended up rewriting them completely. So there's the same purpose, the same transformation, but I had so much more to say. I mean, I recorded those 3 years ago. Was it 4 now? It was a long time ago that I started those. I think it was 2022 that I started recording those, actually. So yeah, those are almost 3 years old, and I've grown a lot more. I've learned a lot more. I like to think that I speak more eloquently and get my point across better. I've rewritten those, and I'm in the process of recording them right now. We're 4 lessons deep in the first course. And I am loving the way it's turning out. I'm loving the vibe of it. I'm loving the feel of it. So those are getting slightly tweaked and renamed. If you want the new ones, if you have the old ones and you want the new ones, get in touch with me. Depending on what you paid for the originals, I'll either put you in for free or get you a super sweet discount code. Because I don't want you overpaying. I don't want you to double pay when you were already all in with me, you know? I just don't feel super right about that. So anyways, the free community is closing its doors because I've had all this health stuff going on, and I can't do all of the supplemental sort of things that keep the business going. I'm not doing as many markets and in-person events and fairs, but I'm really feeling this showing up for the membership. I'm really in there, and I'm checking it every single day, and I am loving the conversations, and I'm loving showing up and teaching in there, and just this little community that's growing and growing, and I'm loving that. But I am downgrading my plan, so I can only have 100 people in the group total, complete, which is actually a good thing because it means all the free accounts that are inactive get to be cleared out. But I currently have over 200 something, 250 people in there, and I have to downsize it to 100. So it is now a paid only. There's a lot of spots right now currently available for the paid membership. So I'd like to encourage you. If you have a free account within the Blossom Academy Connection, or you may remember it as the Bloom Room when you signed up and forgot about it. If you have a free account and you have not logged in or been checking the emails that come with it, please get in there so that you can enroll in the membership while the founder's pricing is temporarily reinstated. That's right. Back when I first opened it, I had the price at $9 a month. That is incredibly low. That's less than a trip to Starbucks. For me, at least. I can't go to Starbucks for less than $10. So $9 a month, it's going to get you in there, and that's going to get you the entire digital vault, which is over $75 of, I mean, that's not valued at 75. That's like I've sold this stuff at 75. And I greatly, greatly love to discount all of my products. So like if you remember back when I had the Etsy account and I had all of these downloadable resources, all of those are in the digital vault. Okay. You get into that $9, you have all of that in the digital vault. There's the Happy Mom Brain Workbook. Which the Happy Mom Brain Workbook, let me tell you, it's the Happy Mom Brain. This thing's $23. Sorry, don't screenshot and read my important notes there. But like this thing is like $23, $24 on Amazon. You get like the printable version of it included in that membership because like that's important information that I want you to have. I want you to be able to go through that and have that growth and development. And then you get the archive where you get the master classes, and we actually did a 6-episode series, a 6-session series diving into the concepts in this and like really just talking about it and getting clarity on it all. And that's all in there, like plus so much more. For $9 you can get into there. It's ridiculous. Yeah, don't tell my business coach that I am doing this for $9 because she would not approve of me selling myself short. So anyways, I so got off track because I got so excited to talk to you about that. But yeah, I've reinstated the founders pricing. You can get in at $9 because I really, I want you in there. I want to connect with you. I want to hold your hand and I want to watch you grow. And I've rearranged things just a little bit and created a dozen new events for the next 2 months. That's a dozen new times to connect and to learn more with me through March and April. Okay, and we also have a masterclass coming up tomorrow, Wednesday. You probably won't hear this in time. So yeah, there's so much more just being added all of the time. And I'm really excited to be starting up a weekly planning party because the monthly ones have been so much fun. So if you're in there, you'll get to come to those. And I've also scheduled 2 masterclasses and 2 live course re-recordings. And I cannot wait to share this experience with you all. And for just the next couple of days is the founders pricing that's reinstated. You can save $5 a month and get into the membership for just $9. Typically it's $14 for the membership. And then, or you always have the opportunity to upgrade and go all in and get access to all of the Happy Mom Brain or the Happy Mom Method courses. All of the Happy Mom Method courses, which are the signature courses that sold for $100-$200 a piece. There's 3 of those that are in the process of re-recording. I mentioned those a little bit ago. Those are going to be valued at over $500 when they're finished recording this fall. We'll see how big they grow. It could be worth a lot more, like $800 or something. But I don't want to ask you to pay that much. I want you to get in at so much of a lower price, right? Like I want you to get in lower. And so that all in is usually $34 a month. But if you use the code all in the next few days by the end of this month, before March 1st, and the code all in is all capital ALL-IN. Use that code at checkout and it will save you so that you're only paying $22 a month, which is the founders pricing for the all access. Like that's just the lowest pricing I've ever offered for that. So yeah, just use that coupon code at checkout, and both of these links will be available in the description below, as well as at brittanyclarkson.com/community. I would love to stop rambling now and get into the bulk of the episode. All right, so let's talk about this. Why do we need to stay grounded? I need to stay hydrated first. One moment. After being sick for over a week, this is like the most talking I've done. Being grounded is important because it allows you to feel mentally and emotionally stable, present in the moment, and connected to yourself and your surroundings, leading to better decision making, increased confidence, and a sense of purpose in life. Essentially, it helps you navigate challenges with a clear mind and a strong sense of self. When we're not grounded, we are just disconnected. We are floundering. We are easily irritated, easily wound up. We are agitated easily. We are not being our best selves when we are not grounded. we are not showing up for ourselves and those around us as to the best of our abilities when we're not staying grounded. That's why this is important, okay? So here's the key points of being grounded, like straight from the internet, just a quick search. The basic of what you need to know about staying grounded is emotional stability. When grounded, you are less reactive to external sensors. It's me. I know how to read. When grounded, you are less reactive to external stressors and have better control over your emotions. Focus and presence. Being grounded helps you stay focused on the present moment rather than getting caught up in worries about the future or past. Hi, depression and anxiety. Self-awareness. Grounding practices encourage you to connect with your inner self, allowing you to better understand your needs and desires. When you understand your needs and desires, follow that up, take an action step, and do something about it. Fulfill the needs, fulfill the desires, because you are important, you are worthy. I have talked at no end about meeting your needs, right? Improved decision making. When you are grounded, you are more likely to make thoughtful choices based on your values rather than impulse reactions. Or, worse yet, I understand what it's like to have decision anxiety. And it's not just about making bad decisions on a whim. It's about being so stressed and so disconnected and so like ungrounded and floundering that you don't trust yourself to make a decision, even when it's something very simple and you are creating a stressful situation where there does not have to be a stressful situation, right? We can be confident in our decision making, and staying grounded definitely helps with that. Positive relationships. Last thing is being grounded can enhance your ability to connect authentically with others. All right, because when you are grounded, you show up as you, not as stress. So how to practice grounding straight from the internet? They tell you. Mindfulness meditation. Focus on your breath and bodily sensations. Spending time in nature. Walking outside, connecting with the earth. Deep breathing exercises. Consciously inhale and exhale. Body scans. Paying attention to each part of your body. Engaging in physical activity. Exercise that connects you to your body. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you is how I'm specifically staying grounded. What do I actually do in my life? Because I can tell you all day what the internet says. You can do your own research if you're willing. But I know sometimes we're not going to sit down and do our research. We're just going to listen to our favorite podcast. We're just going to put that on. We're going to let someone else talk in our ear about what we need to do. All right? But you got to actually do it. Okay, sweet friend. So here's what I actually do. Just 5 points of what I really do in my life. Total honesty here, you know. So my morning ritual. I have a morning ritual for starting out my day that begins with grounding, and it really just solidifies starting the day right. And that in itself is a 5-point concept. Number 1, I make the bed, because it actually tricks your brain into thinking you had a better night's sleep if your bed is made. I drink a glass of water, which I went and didn't take care of myself. So now, now I got myself gastritis again. So I have to take omeprazole with my glass of water in the morning, which is really helping me ensure that I am taking my glass of water in the morning for this next 2-week stretch. I told you I was going to be honest with this. So make my bed, drink my water, stretching, a 5-minute little stretch routine. I stretch against the wall next to my bed, and I stretch against my bed to really start my day right. Like, if I feel like I'm just holding stress, I can't function. All right. And then I do positive words. I either speak positive words to myself in the mirror, or I put on like an affirmation soundtrack, or sometimes I just listen to Meghan Trainor. I have a playlist of hers that's just like 5 songs of just body positivity and like love yourself kind of songs. I think there's a couple other artists in there as well, but it's like mainly Meghan Trainor because she has so many like body positivity and like love yourself songs. But anyways, I fill my mind with positive words right from the start, where I speak about how blessed I am, how grateful I am into the mirror, and just really build up that encouragement and whatnot. And then lastly is I dress intentionally for the day I want to have, not the day I already feel like I'm having, right? And those are a 5 set of concepts I know I've talked about before. I don't know if I've talked about them here on the podcast. I will do a podcast if I haven't yet. But I know we talked about that like in depth in the membership. So number 2, I do guided meditation and journaling practices. This is sort of the meditation and the mindfulness of self-assessing where I am, paying attention to what's going on, and then doing that meditation to really stay present where I am. Number 3 is showering. I take a really hot shower, and that helps to balance me out. I feel very grounded after a shower. And honestly, a lot of times I will listen to a guided meditation while I'm in the shower, and I will just take a nothing shower where I'm not even like washing myself. I'm just in the shower for the ambiance of it, I guess. It's like sauna time, I guess. That's why people go to the sauna, right? Hold on. Number 4 is getting outside when the sun is shining, even for a brief moment. I do not get outside as much as I want. My goal is to do like a 15 to 30 minute walk every day outside. But I started that habit of going for a nice, 10 to 15 minute walk every day. And then we got hit with a snowstorm, and I was like, well, I'm not going to go out in that. So I've just been like standing at the window, standing on the porch, standing on the back patio, just like intentionally getting in a little bit of morning sun, or just throughout the day when I feel like I need that grounding. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Ow. Or if you've been with me on this journey for a long, long time, you've heard that I have this habit of stepping outside when the house becomes way too stressful, when the kids become too stressful, when I am just completely overwhelmed, stepping outside, literally going outside the door and practicing gratitude in that moment. And that is one way that I had rewired my brain to react differently to very stressful situations. Number 5 is avoid isolation. Lean into community and sticking to plans as much as possible. This one is hard because during the winter I really, really want to hibernate and I just want to stay home and not do anything. So making a commitment and a conscious choice to avoid being isolated and avoid just staying home all of the time, to actually make connections, but also like, hi, I'm making even when I am staying home, I'm making connections with, my friends on TikTok or in our community here in the Blossom Academy connection, making an effort to make community even when I do not want to leave the house. So that's it. That's what I had for you today. I do encourage you to get the Stress Less Toolkit, and that is a free resource for you. If you're in the community, it's in the community, or you can go to brittanyclarkson.com/stressless, and you can just download it straight to your email. Won't make you sign up for anything other than, give me your email address so I can send it to you, right? So that is it for you today. I love you so much, friend. I'm really glad you were here with me, and I so hope to see you within the Bloom Room. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, do all of that. Please connect with me because I love to, put a name and a profile to the people who are resonating with me and listening here. And, if you're here to support me, I want to support you back. So reach out to me. Let me know who you are. I want that connection with you, okay? I love you, friend. See you next time.